hello. Welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Okie dokie, we're a little bit of a waffle before I get there. Oh, what's the waffle about today? Oh, poor Charlie and his family. It's reverberating, isn't it, everywhere. If you don't know who Charlie is, have a look. It's Charlie Cake. I don't know. Terrible. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's go for, we'll start with Meghan. Okay, we're going to do Meghan, Charles, William, Catherine, even Camilla and Harry, of course, and see what see what it was like before, during and after. So how was Meghan feeling about the king seeing Harry before? I just need to know, did the meeting take place? Yes, okay. How was Meghan Markle feeling about things before Harry saw the king? The kind of threatening behaviour. Like if this didn't work out, her and Harry was over. Is that right? Yes. So he was sent with a message from her. I did get that. I felt that this morning. Like she's in charge. This smacks of blackmail. How did she feel after Harry had seen the king? Very happy indeed. Is this about being the kid's mum? No. Is this about money? Yes or no? I won't turn the card, just guide me. Right, it's about money. I think it's from the Queen's estate. So what answer did Meghan have? Well, I think Harry's gone to the king and asking for money from the Queen. I believe that. And I feel like, short shrift, really. She's left feeling out of the cold with this. She's got anxiety as well. Wanted to know everything that was going on. But also, I do feel like she feels she has been put out in the cold, firmly locked out. So she sent, she made Harry do this. Asked for money about the Queen. And now Meghan can't help but feel she's being left out and excluded. She'll have some anxiety as well about money. Okay. Try and use different decks for each one of them. Okay, how was Harry feeling before the meeting? Confident. So did he do 3 engagements? Because I kind of feel like, he's trying to put on a good show, but to his father. So how did he feel about it? Well, he had 3 matters to discuss. One would have been money. Tell me what the 3 was. So was it money? Yes or no? Yes. Tell me what else it was. What was number 2 that was discussed? About leaving the USA. Taking trips back and forth, being more involved. Is that true? About Harry, you know, being more involved? Yes, it's true. What else did they discuss? What was item number 3? About how we make something happen. Doing something different. Did Harry discuss, you know, travelling around the world? Got 2 there. No, it's about his image. Making him look different. Okay, how did Harry feel after the meeting? I think he's out in the cold still. So he might have had a meeting with Charles, but I'm kind of feeling that, you know, this is too late. He's left things too late. I think after the king, I think the king it has brought up all these things that he's done, all the, you know, the mistakes that he's made, and I just think it's too late to apologise. I do feel like Harry would have been deeply affected by this. I don't think, let's have a look. How did Harry feel after the King's meeting? I don't know whether his dad kept him late. Something's gone on there. They're overrun, over late. Could even be that. I doubt it, but maybe Charles just needed to relax a little bit. Maybe he did, if he's had treatment that day. How did Harry feel after the King's meeting? It was about money. How did he feel? Well, when afterwards, this isn't a card of, you know, oh great, there was love. There's no cups there anyway. It's not about love. It's not about affection. It's not about healing. It's not about really going forward. It's about him. He needs Charles's permission for something. And maybe that Charles will come out and say something. I did say there was going to be an announcement. Yeah, definitely. I feel this topic is about money, so it's in the hands of the king. Okay, how did the king feel about Harry before the meeting? Of course, everybody warned him. I think to make Harry aware of something. Okay, so Harry's been on the outside. This is probably to do with setting the record straight, you know, giving it from the horse's mouth, maybe, about his illness. I think he sees that, you know, he was hoping everything was going to be positive. And that it would be a positive thing. If I hadn't said already, I always get Harry coming and going the wrong way around. I swear to God. But the problem is, even though I know that, when I give the answer, I'm not sure to go the opposite. I don't know why. I might have said he was coming. I don't know. We kicked up a fuss, didn't we, recently about the way Charles is not protecting William. But we'll get to William in a little while. So, yeah, I think he thought it was positive. Harry was putting on a good show. It was hurtful. You know, maybe that his son had grown up a little bit. How did King Charles feel after the meeting? Yeah, it didn't go so well at all. And the answer that King Charles gave was no. I don't think Harry, you know, can see how much damage he's done to other people, because, and although I'm not getting that he's not ever coming back into the King's life, it's just that Harry has made so many people suffer. And King Charles is, you know, was hoping that Harry might start to be seeing a new perspective, maybe, yeah, mature. You know, he's got 2 children. Can he not think as a parent and then compare that feeling to your parents, or, you know, your grandparents? You all learn, don't you? You all learn from each other, and Harry isn't. He's not putting his kids first. And if he's not putting his kids first, then he can't put himself in his father's shoes. So during the meeting, I don't think it went well. I don't think it was disastrous. You know, I don't think there was any punches thrown. I just don't think Harry got the answers that he was, you know. I feel like the King's played down his illness as well. Okay, how did the King feel about Harry after the meeting? It's his son. It's his son. It's his son. And he wants to make his son happy. Oh, this isn't good. I think maybe, you know, next time you're over, Harry, he'll be bringing their children. So I think that's the next step, actually. Is that the next step, universe? Just yes or no? Will not turn their card. Yes. Not bringing their children. We'll do why, you know, in a bit. Okay, so just need to, all these cards are taking up space because there's a few. So we've got Meghan, Harry and the King. Let's go for Camilla. How did Camilla feel about Harry before the meeting? You see, I did say, didn't I, a few readings ago, that Charles needs to nip all this in the bud. Yeah, we might not be happy, but do you know what I'm going to say to you? Just so you don't get upset. Harry can't change, neither can Meghan. Just enjoy what's going to unfold over the next few months. Just enjoy it. Don't be against it. Enjoy it. Because, you know, they won't change the behaviour. And I'm sure as this plays out, you know, the king will live to regret this. So she thought it went strong. She'd already discussed with Charles, you know, warning after warning. So I think she was hoping this was... I kind of feel like she wanted the king to be more in charge, more authoritative. I also feel like she thought that, you know, they had a lot to go through and that a lot would be achieved. How did she feel about Harry during the meeting? So there was nothing set in stone, nothing decided as yet. They had to make a decision about something. I think it's to do with the Queen's finances, but anyway, we'll check. How did Camilla feel about Harry after the meeting? That it went well? That it went well? So the three things discussed was Harry with his trips coming back. So that's exactly what King Charles has seen. Doing damage control. And doing something differently. So this is bringing the kids over. How did William feel before? How did William feel before Harry's meeting with the king? I'm getting something in writing in the dark. Not seen. Maybe that I didn't want to know. I think also that it may have been that William doesn't want to know at all. So if William wasn't there, I need to ask, how did he feel about the meeting between King Charles and Harry? Really upset him. Really upset him. Really, really upset him. So, you know, Harry has said things. I think, you know, the content of the Harry and the King's discussions really, really upset him. How does William feel after Harry's meeting with the King? This is terrible, terrible, terrible. So upset, so upset. This is like despair and anguish. This is like a nightmare that I can't wake up from. I think out of everybody, William's took it their hardest. I think something's gone on. Maybe a news article or something that's come out just before their meeting. But Meghan didn't like being not on the front of the covers. But Meghan didn't like the fact that poor Charlie Kirk is taking every inch of space. I'm going to read blank. How did Catherine feel before Harry met the king? Look at that, they've all got the three, so Camilla, Catherine and Harry. So again, you know what? It's the all these three things are being discussed. So Harry said it, Camilla witnessed it, Catherine's heard about it. Okay. How does Catherine feel about the meeting that took place between Harry and the king? Well, obviously, that's about, you know, they discussed about the upset and the attacks on William and Catherine as well. It shows it there and there. So apparently Harry only wanted to hear what he wanted to hear. So basically, you know, all the good things or things that make him feel better and not about what impact he has had on not just Catherine but Charlotte, the attacks on Louis, George, William and Catherine now. So he kind of wasn't getting, you know, wasn't getting the point, to be fair. I think they say it is, you know, it's all the same, isn't it, really? Okay, how did Catherine feel after the meeting between Harry and the king? Maybe time to move forward. Don't worry, I haven't finished the reading yet. I just think she wants Harry to feel better, you know, to move forward in his life. And I know people aren't going to be happy, okay? I know they are. But we've all been saying for a very long time, the king needs to get control of his son, rein him in. And none of these unaware. I tell you what, I think it's William who's got it the hardest here. I really, really do. Okay, so we're gonna do just one more person actually. That we all respect her position in this. Let's see how she saw this. How did Princess Anne feel about Harry before the meeting? It's caused a lot of pain and upset. Especially, she's on William's side. Anne does argue with the king over Harry. Quite a lot of them do. So she was worried. It's caused a lot of pain. And his dad has already got enough pain coming as well. You know, his dad's unhealthy. But, you know, maybe this is the one of the reasons why the king has agreed. Because if you know you're dying, you have this overwhelming need and urge to set things right for when you pass. Some people might just think that and pay for their own funeral. They don't want people left behind, having to pay for it or worry about it. And I kind of feel like Charles wants to put things right, but we'll ask why in a minute. How did she feel about the meeting that took place between the king and Harry? She is not having any of it. The kids are that, shouldn't be on the line of succession. Harry's nothing but, childish. She feels like he was very immature in the meeting. Still telling lies. Very jumpy. She's suspicious of him. He was jumpy. And that, this will probably all get leaked out into the mainstream media. How does she feel about Harry after the meeting? I kind of just see Catherine there. She's all for Catherine and she's all for William. So I don't feel that her opinion has been changed or swayed. Okay, she's totally against this. And it's about, although she'll respect, that her brother is terminal and wants to put things right, but, she don't want to get involved. And it's to support Catherine. Everybody should be focusing on Catherine. That's what she's saying. Okay then, so let's have a little look. So what's the main reason, okay, the true motive for Meghan to want Harry to get back in with the royal family? What's the motive? Well, right now I just see that she wants them to meet. Which is odd. Two people meeting. Well, we saw two people. Did we see two people? That is a genuine card. The Two of Cups, it's like commitment, agreement going forward. But it can also be, that you are going to attend the doctors on that day or the dentist on that day as well. So you commit, you say you're going to do something and then you commit to doing it. What's Harry's true motive to? Is this all about Charles dying? I'm getting bad everything out here, can't cope. It's to do somebody's not coping. Harry could say that he was making him ill, not knowing. So if he's worried sick and has, anxiety about this, that could be why Meghan wants to send him in. Why did the king meet with Harry? What was his true motives? So you've got the royal family wants him back in. I don't think it's that. I feel like it's an organisation. Freedom. Does King Charles want Prince Harry back in the fold of the royal family? Absolutely. Yep. So Catherine must be the middle woman between Harry and William. What's Camilla's true motives for seeing Harry? Getting humiliation here. Fear of being named in something. I kind of feel like her motives was to make sure Harry can't do anything or say anything, maybe to humiliate them. Is that true? I've got a feeling it's not. It's not true. Something about in the past. Okay, so her past. What's William's true motives? Maybe William's suspicious. Is William suspicious of this setup? Yes. So I think he wants to know more. He's suspicious. What's Catherine's true motive? Well, I think Catherine would be worried about, things coming out and getting leaked into the press as well. Look, I feel where William's concerned, he doesn't. You never know what you're thinking. You never know where you are with Harry. I don't know, there's something here, like, I don't even know if he'll be getting a solicitor involved. Is this to do with... So it's to see whether the king will, on Catherine's part, whether the king is genuine or not, you know, towards them. How secure are they? Like the king's denying something. And then William's like, what the hell's going on? How does the king feel? No, how does William feel about the king right now? I think they're expecting trouble, interviews, or, you know, snide comments. Okay. What is Camilla afraid of that comes out? About what Harry says. About what Harry says. So she was there to make sure that, you know, Harry couldn't get away with saying things. They're all expecting him to sell the story. Okay then, so outcome for Meghan in this, please. Well, she can't proceed with her dreams and more money spending. You know, this ain't going to be as easy as she thought it was. So she's going to have to solve something. And without it, she can't move forward with her goals. Okay, so this is, I don't know whether she expected instant success here. Anyway, she's not going to get what she wants. And anytime soon, will I say. Anytime soon. More conditions. Outcome for Harry in this. Well, they might go keep a low profile for some reason. But I'm getting being unrealistic here. So he doesn't want to talk. Outcome for him. Well, I think he's just being unrealistic, you know, thinking he could go in with his 3 demands at least. And yeah, I think he's been told to, you know, go keep a lower profile. Meghan, Harry, King. What's the outcome for the king in this? You know, you'll hear from him that that the meeting went well. I know a lot of people are going to be pissed off, but can you spread the word, please? The next few weeks and months are going to be very, very entertaining. They all deserve each other. The only person I feel sorry for here is William and Catherine and William's children. So there'll be talk of an apology, but was it Harry that apologised to the king? Yes, it was. Outcome for Camilla, please. Well, I don't know. I feel like she gets credited for something, you know, outcome for Camilla. I'm getting like something global. Maybe giving a, you know, some kind of comment. Whatever it is, it's big. I think it's all over the internet about something to do with Camilla. I don't feel like that is in a negative way. Outcome for William. Yeah, people are still trying to make him look bad, you know, so the king... I just think what is going on with the king? I'm getting withdrawal. Maybe the king's oh, it's about his days, how many days he's got left. William is angry, really angry as well. And, you know, I think William's the only sane person in that family sometimes, apart from, you know, your other ones like Princess Anne and Zara Tyndall and all like that. Shit, I've missed it. I've just got cancer, okay? I've got cancer. So that's where his pain is. That's where his pain is. Oh, I don't know. So, outcome for Princess Anne. I got two there. Yeah, don't trust Harry. And there's a lot of conflict at home. So I just have to ask. When Anne's saying that they should focus on Catherine, is that because Catherine's ill? Very ill. I'm getting lies and deceit about others. Oh, freaking hell. Oh, I don't know. It feels like doesn't feel good at all, actually. Lies revealed. Like someone who wants to cause trouble. It's Harry and Meghan blackmailing their family. It must be Catherine, because I got the Wheel of Fortune, and then right next to it we got the denying it, you know, a false sense of security. Is this connected? with Catherine's illness? Is this like being forced about somehow because of Catherine's illness? Future relationship. Oh, I don't want to ruin this reading. We're so good on that. So I'm not going to ask her about Harry yet in the royal family and his positions, etc. So I don't think it is blackmail about Catherine. I don't feel like that at all. But obviously there's lies there. So there's something going on. You know, it smacks of blackmail to me. But I don't think it's Catherine. I think it's just like they've got so much going on. Does Catherine want William and Harry to make up? No. Blackmail. Oh, my cards mean different things to me, my darlings. So don't worry. If you do a reading and you get the devil or Four of Pentacles, stick with your own meanings. These are mine. Yeah, it's blackmail, blackmail, blackmail. Are the royals expecting Harry to do a, leak to the media? Yeah. Making out that things went way better than they actually did. Harry came away and left empty-handed. What does, lastly, what does the king want for William and Harry? To stop arguing and bickering. Well, they're not bickering. William ain't saying a thing. It's Harry who is doing all the attacking. Oh, I've got to ask. Will Meghan and Harry continue their dramatics when, Hang on. Yeah, will Harry and Meghan continue to slag and cause problems for the royals? Yeah, fraud. They just want the money, that's it. When they get the money, it's easy. They just walk away. Well, they don't walk away. So while they're in debt, and they always will, because, Meghan likes to spend. She feels good when she's spending. Again, it's about control. Rather than, go spend time with somebody on their birthday, and even if it's just half an hour popping in. No. She would send some flowers, with one of them cards with a writing on. And then she expects the same level of respect and appreciation. And that's all she's about. She's an empty vessel. Is Harry out for revenge? No. Is it just about money for Harry? Yes, of course it is. And about his travels. Stop trying to be, you know, popular. Not liked, just popular. You're right, it does stick in my throat. Okay. How does Harry feel about his dad's cancer? Positive. Overcoming the odds. Makes Harry feel important to know some details. So I think, you know, I think the King's just told Harry that everything is okay. I'm getting speeding up as well, so it's like, you know, having to make the most of something. That, you know, Harry will be let in because the King has cancer. So it's a win for Harry. Will, you know, Prince Harry continue to disappoint the King in the future? I don't know. I think it's the cancer thing, knowing that, you know, your father isn't going to be there. So, you know, I know he's a wanker and everything else, but at the end of the day, I wouldn't lose a day without my dad. I don't. Anyway, I ring him every day. Apart from when I've got the grandkids, because I'm so knackered and they're very noisy. But yeah, so it's just about seeing how things pan out, about driving forward. They're trying to, you know, are the palace going to be responsible for trying to improve Harry's popularity again? Yeah, this is just like... However, I don't know, you know. I don't think so. So I said, was the palace going to do the PR? No, it's Harry's PR that's going to make things out to be a lot rosier in the garden as well. How did the King feel when Harry brought up needing money? Well, that's a card of, you know, do this, you know, if what you're saying is true, do it. And then if you do it, then success is yours. So is that like saying, you have the power, Harry? You know, don't talk about this meeting, or maybe, you know, don't talk about this meeting, or your future plans. It's like giving him a go ahead or giving him encouragement. I think, you know, the King believes that his ideas, if he sticks to it, you know, that this, he believes in Harry. And he believes in himself as well, and that things will be able to work out. And, you know, they're looking to, everybody's looking to blame William. And maybe the King has gone absolutely, you know, crackerjack and believes that Harry and William will unite. Is that about those two cards where it was the fear of being named and trapped in the past? I just want to know a couple of questions. So just let's do, right, is it about Catherine's illness? Something they do regularly. It's definitely in the royal family, okay. Does Camilla fear that Johnny Thompson is exposed? No, I think it's about Catherine and protecting Catherine and William. Is all this about protecting Catherine and William? No. Is it selling stories on the royals? Yes. Nothing exciting. Well. How are the public going to feel about all this? So you will see a lot of people, saying, oh, well, this is putting it out there that this is a good move and, they should move things on and it's been 6, 8 years, 10 years, whatever. What part does Meghan have to play in this? She doesn't. So she's been told she's left out in the cold. So it's not even that Harry's going to be doing his own royal duties, okay? He's just going to pick things that he can do. I watched something fascinating yesterday. So basically, Harry flies in. I don't know if it was a private jet, but back grid was on the ground. So obviously we know who put them there. And then, so coming off the plane, fact. Turning up at Wellchild, fact. Talking about 1.1 million to another charity, well, that's not fact, but you can't argue with that. So what I'm saying is, even when he went to Nottingham, hey, he was with a woman. I was sure he was going to meet a medium in there as well, so you never know. That might be the case. I said a blonde woman. So yeah, so everything was everything was factual and positive, apart from where the 1.1 million, it would have gone down better if it had had a check, or the children in need had confirmed they had received it. But nevertheless, he's ganging about town, he's going to see his dad, he's, done the well child, done another visit somewhere, all factual and positive, even though his fans, he didn't have many fans, did he? How did he feel about that, actually? How did he feel about not having many fans? Yeah, he wasn't happy about that. Bruised ego, yeah, less than happy. But then, his people around him will be saying, oh, it's okay, we just have to keep working on it. It's improving already, Harry. Oh, look at that. You're not 0.0001% going back up. Yeah, less than happy. But overall, he thought it was a good day. Why would the public be happy? Will William take away their titles? Queen of Swords. So things get better. I don't know why we would feel like that. Will they take his swords? I'm getting the Queen of Swords. Will they take Meghan's title? No. Tell me about this woman. I'm getting... so is that Meghan? Yes, losing more than you gain. So she's going to be in a tight spot here. Well, we feel very, very happy because Meghan leaks stuff. It's going to be no. It's going to be a no. Shit, what was the thought inside me then? Is Meghan going to drop her title? No. Well, will we feel better because of Meghan? I don't know. Is it then that, you know, things can only move forward if Meghan's not involved? No, something going off. Something going off. I don't know. Maybe a woman's going to tell a story. Is a woman going to tell a story on Meghan? Yes. Do the palace want Meghan and Harry to set things right about the surrogate? That's it. That's why she can't move on straight away. They have to deal with it. And they're very unhappy about doing so. I said the children, didn't I? I said the children. I said the children. Okay, definitely last card, okay. Oh, I don't know, you know. Did Charles instruct Harry and Meghan to come clean about the children? No, I think what they said is the palace won't come out and get involved. Does the royal family want Harry and Meghan to deal with this child problem and rumour? Yes. Prove that you're a mum. So does Meghan have to prove that she's a mum? The moon bump. Is it the moon bump? No. About the way it happened. Right, okay. Does the king tell Harry to tell Meghan? Does the king believe that Harry and Meghan used a surrogate? Yes. So does the king want to Harry to address this? Yes. So that's the thing. Make a decision. Make a decision, Harry. Make a decision. Because, yeah, that is damaging, isn't it, to come back in. So, you know, maybe that's why we have the Wheel of Fortune and the public feeling rather good about these things. Okay, guys, that's it from me. I think we've nailed it on that one, don't you? I look forward to reading for you again. Okay, bye now. Bye-bye.